Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're looking at something incredibly heavy but deeply important happening right now in Nigeria. TVC News just dropped a report on the student of the Oriire communities finally returning back to school after a massive kidnapping scare. Think about that for a second. Just trying to get an education and you have to worry about your safety. Let's look at how these kids and teachers are coping, because what one of the teachers says later in the clip is a massive wake-up call for everyone. Please ensure you watch to the end. Look at the school environment here. It looks quiet and almost too quiet. And for context, Oriire is in Oyo State. Usually when schools resume, you expect noise, shouting, children running around playing football with crushed plastic bottles. But here, the atmosphere feels heavy. It's bittersweet because on one hand, you're glad school is back. But on the other hand, the trauma doesn't just disappear when the school gets open.
The teachers, the principals, everybody were around. But unfortunately, we only made about half of the students. So what we did was just to encourage them that very soon, by God's grace, the remaining students, the students with the books will be released. But we'll give glory to God. On Friday, God did it, and we were able to, come back to school on Monday. This Monday, I think 2 days ago.
Wow. Let's take a pause right here. He just said only half of the students came back. Can you blame the parents? If you are a parent, you are constantly balancing the future of your child or children against their immediate survival. It's a terrible choice to make. Do I keep my child uneducated but safe at home, or do I risk sending them out to school? Educational statistics across sub-Saharan Africa shows that whenever security threats hit a village, student enrollment drops up to 50% permanently in rural areas because the trust is broken. And that's a whole generation losing out on their future.
Like today, we just finished writing 𝗦𝗃𝗟𝗬 in our school. We wrote English language in our school. So we just finished now. So I'm one of the teachers coordinating and invigilating the students for the exams.
They just finished writing their English language exams. That talks about resilience under pressure. Some of us panicked during exams just because we forgot to study the night before, and these children are sitting down writing essays while recovering from the absolute shock of a community kidnapping. The mental strength of this Nigerian student is unmatched. Seriously, we need to give these children their certificates right now, just for mental fortitude.
Are you still going to school in fear? Are you still living in fear?
Well, somehow, because as I was interacting with some of my colleagues now, the fear is still there. We have to be sincere. The fear is still there because one way or the other, we are still discussing about the situation. So when we mention the situation, when we talk about it, some of them will still be in panic because coming from Ogbomoso to work in a village like this, you see, some of the teachers, they are doubting of, they are not very sure of what the student has, the government has provided in form of security. So our concern is basically on what government are doing to boost the security of the whole places. So if the security, the security apparatus are in place, the fear will be a little bit down. But presently, because of the fact that we could not see army, police around us in the school environment, the fear is still there.
This is the most crucial part of the whole report. The teacher is being 100% real. He says the fear is still there because they cannot see any visible security apparatus, no police patrol, no army presence near the school perimeters. And let's analyze this critically. Security isn't just about making press statements from the capital city, saying that the situation is under control. True security is psychological. If the teachers who are supposed to guide these children are panicking every time they see a bush rustle outside the window, how then can real learning take place? If we want half of the students who are still hiding at home to return, then the government needs to deploy visible and static security guards at these vulnerable rural border schools. You cannot expect a community to run on pure vibes and prayers after a security breach. This report really highlights the stark reality of rural education right now. It takes massive courage for those teachers and 50% of students to step back into those classrooms. They are doing their parts to keep the country moving forward. Now the ball is entirely in the court of the state and local authorities to give them the physical protection they deserve. If you were a parent in this community, would you send your child back to school under these conditions? Or would you wait until you see soldiers or the police at the gate? Let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, drop a like on this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next breakdown. Ensure you stay safe out there. Have a great day.